This is about a drug addict that is seeing and hearing hallucinations of a raven. The hallucinations is so frightening that it ends up killing the drug addict. The drug addict is played by Hayami. The raven is played by Sasha and Miguel. The filmer is Danny Nguyen, and I am the narrator, Natalie Gonzales. Once upon a midnight jury, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
"'Tis some visitor,"
I muttered,
"tapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more."
Distinctly I remember, it was in the black December, and each separate dying ember brought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my drug surcease of sorrow for the loss of Lenore, for the rare and radiant who came, whom the angels waved Lenore, name is here forevermore. And the silken set uncertain rustling of each darkened curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating,
"'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, this it is and nothing more."
Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer.
"Sir,"
said I,
"or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping. And so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, and I scarce was sure I heard you."
Here I opened wide the door, darkness there and nothing more. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the darkness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was a whispered word.
"Lenore?"
This I whispered, and echo murmured back the word.
"Lenore?"
Merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber, turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before.
"Surely,"
said I,
"surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more."
Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flutter. And there stepped a stately raven of saintly days of war. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord and lady, perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore.
"Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou,"
I said,
"art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore."
Quoth the raven.
"Nevermore."
Much I marveled this unvainly vowed to hear discourse so plainly, though its answers little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above this chamber door, bird or beast above the sculptured bust above this chamber door, with such name as
"Nevermore."
But the raven sitting lonely on the placid bust spoke only that one word as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing further than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered,
"Other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me as my hopes have flown before."
Then the bird said,
"Nevermore."
startled at the still unspoken by reply so aptly spoken.
"Doubtless,"
said I,
"what it utters is its only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master whose unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore of never, never more."
But the raven still beguiling all my sad soul into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of birds and bust and door, Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking, fancy unto fancy, thinking, what this ominous bird of yore, what is grim and gamely, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore, met into croaking, nevermore. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing to the fowl whose fury eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat, defining with my head at ease, reclining on the cushion's velvet lining at the lamplight gloated o'er, with whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight gloated o'er, she shall press, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by a seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tough floor.
Wretch!
I cried.
That God hath led thee by his angels, he has sent thee respite, and repent thee from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff this kind of nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore.
Quoth the raven.
Nevermore.
Prophet,
Said I.
thing of evil, prophet still of bird or devil, whether tempter sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore.
Quoth the raven.
Nevermore.
Prophet,
Said I.
thing of evil, prophet still of bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden, if within the distant Aden, it shall clasp a sainted maiden, whom the angels named Lenore. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels named Lenore.
Quoth the raven.
Nevermore.
Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend.
I shrieked upstarting.
Get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart and take thy form from off my door.
Quoth the raven.
Nevermore.
And the raven, never flitting, still a sitting, still a seating, on the pallid bust of palace just above my chamber's door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon that is dreaming, and the lamp light o'er him is streaming, throws his shadows on the floor, and my soul from out the shadow, the lights floating on the floor, shall be lifted nevermore. But the raven still beguiling, all my sad soul still smiling. Straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of a bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking